are scary. They're like, and it's like they're looking for people to eat, and I don't really like it. Our pigs are pankies and boy pigs. I was 6 on the 50th of November. Do babies' mummies teach them how to laugh, or do they know already? Banana's skin doesn't really fit her face. I can't help getting hurt. I'm too big for my boots. Darling's having a bunker. Having a bunker, Mummy. You like it? I don't have a bedtime because my mum doesn't get back till really late. Having a bunker. Sausage! You're doing my head in! I'm warning you! Can I go to your house? Why? Because I don't want to go back to my house. I'm a mistake. So was my fault. Daddy put my eyes on the floor. I'm a little cow. I'm a little cow. I'm a little cow. It's a secret I'm not allowed to tell.
Have you had any experience with having an abused child in your classroom anytime?
Yes, unfortunately, during my first year of teaching, I had a little girl by the name of Jody who walked into my classroom one winter day with her big parka coat pulled up around her face, and she pulled the strings so that very few people could see inside, and she looked up and she grabbed a hold of my legs and she said, "Mrs. Denton, my daddy hurts me." And I could tell that she had been crying for a long time. And she was embarrassed to take her hood off. And I just looked at her and I said, "Jody girl," I said, let's talk. And so one of my peers walked by, one of my colleagues walked by, and I asked her to cover for me. So we walked around and Jody opened up and she pulled the parka away from her face, her hood, and you could see where the handprint crossed her cheek. You could see the big fingerprints across her face. And when teachers talk about their children, they truly mean their children. All kids are our kids. And at that point I thought, someone is hurting my Jody girl. And she started to talk about her dad and the things he would do to her. And at that point, she had calmed down a little bit because she was able to release that hurt. And so we returned to class and things seemed to be normal, and she was still catching her breath. And that's what children do after long periods of crying. And so she was able to go back to class, and she was in the first grade classroom, and I thought, I need to talk to someone. So I still had my colleague cover for me, and I talked to the principal, I talked to our counselor, I talked to our school nurse, and they reported the child abuse. And from that point forward, it was in the hands of the officials. A few weeks later, I was asked to testify on Jody's behalf. And we did find out that her father was not only abusing Jody, but he was abusing her brother as well. He was physically abusing them, sexually abusing them, and emotionally abusing them daily. As far as I know, Jody has not had contact with her father, and I believe the sentence was 10 years at that time. Jody is 39 years old. She lives in Arizona, and she's doing well. Here's a picture of my Jody girl. And I had a beautiful time visiting with Jody and her family in October, and I presented at a conference in Arizona, so we were able to get together and spend one Sunday afternoon catching up. Every year, I still receive a birthday or Christmas card from Jody, and she always fills me in on what's going on in her life. And so she survived, and we're happy that she did. Thank you.